Hello from Western New York, and today I'm going to have to tell you about a start that I probably will not be doing much around with anymore. This raised garden bed. Technically technically this garden bed is part of this trailer's yard, for lack of a better word. Even though there's never any fences or anything, but basically, I won't be doing any gardening in this bed unless my neighbor wants some help or anything like that, and odds are probably won't do any harvesting videos or anything like that in it. Last year I was able to do it because my aunt rented the trailer. But now, I might be able to do some stuff, but probably won't do any camera work around it. Still. Which means, of course, I won't be able to plant any herbs in it, unless I get permission. But, can't complain too much. Especially if everything all goes according to plan. After all, you've been seeing of course my neighbor, they plan to put in some, they might do some gardening, and I might give them some seeds. They might give me some seeds, that sort of thing. If they got something that I don't have. Let's see here, let's take a look at the raspberries. These are doing okay. Like I said, they might have some seeds they might want, and likewise, I got a bunch that they might want. And like I might have mentioned before, they do have a kid, and who knows, might at least pass on the love of gardening, if nothing else. Yeah, grapevines seem to be doing okay. I got some swelling of the buds. Well, roses look okay. I trim off the blacker stems. I thought this was supposed to be a miniature rose. And it ain't so miniature. My mom is planning on making this a little bit bigger, more of a rectangle anyways. And that'll be nice. And this seems to have fallen off of the porch, I think. Not quite sure what these are for, but I can make a guess or two. An awning is something that we're going to need to put on this. Let's see here. We'll see how these grow. And this one here is a wild one. I'm not really overly concerned with it. Oh, the Niagara comes back. It grows the right way. I probably could have, the way it was growing, I probably could have taken the cane that was coming off of this and more or less try to train to go up, but yeah, well. And we'll see what this does. I got at least one possible cane. And for this, I'm gonna have to figure out a few things, namely being which of these do I want to keep, and which of these do I cut away. Similar situation with this. Which of these do I keep and which do I cut away? Not quite sure about the wild rose here. Maybe if it flowers. I don't know. Gooseberries got plenty of buds. Same with the black currant. Jostaberry. Red currant seem to be okay. Gooseberries seem to be fine thus far. And hopefully these two will do nice this year, because these were doing pretty good considering what they started off with. These gooseberries look okay as well. Honeyberries, they seem to be okay, and I think I see more than a few buds on them. I think. Can't quite tell. Never grown honeyberries. Roses seem to be okay here. I think the blueberries are fine too. Daffodils look okay. One looks like it's got a flower starting to shoot up. Of course, we got pears over here. Yeah, these look okay too, so far. Daffodils over here look okay. Might have a few flowers getting ready. One thing I am planning this fall is digging these up and breaking them up and transplanting a few of them. You know, these look like they're coming up. This being the bleeding hearts. Let's see here. Raspberries here look okay. Gotta deal with that tree. Maples here seem to be fine. Need to pick up these twigs that have been blown around in the storm. Looks like I got a small broken branch that might fall soon. Next good windstorm, most likely. End up having to do a bit of cleaning up. Strawberry patch seems to be fine. Gotta do a little bit of trimming on a couple of these raspberries. That'd be one. And this one being another. Might do that later today or something. Most of these look okay from where I trimmed them. Although there's a few I probably want to take care of. There's always one or two. Most of the raspberry, most of the black raspberry in here look okay, although, like I mentioned, probably want to do a little bit of trimming. Most of these look okay. Most of them, anyways. Although I may want to top the fall raspberries. And I might even want to shorten back a few of these a little bit. You know, concentrate the fruit down a little lower. Most of these are popped up, most of them. Though these might just be the early spring ones. Got a couple of good blue flowers in here. A couple others. It's looking nice so far. Hopefully they'll be better next week. Let's see what happens to these ones. I wonder what this third row's going to do in front. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain too much about not using the front garden. Well, that raised bed is part of the garden. I wanted to use it for things like carrots and the like, because it's got good soil. Considering that I dumped, let's see here, better than 600 pounds worth of potting soil, garden soil, manure, compost, and vermiculite and the like in it, you know, and I put in it, and you know, had some tomatoes and peppers and some squash, you know. But nothing else. I mean, hopefully things will be able to do some good stuff, you know. I mean, maybe my neighbor's gonna put in some rather unique things, and you know, and if he comes up, put in some good stuff. Like I said, I mean, we might do some seed swapping, you know. He's got some good seeds, you know, that I can use. Don't complain too much. I know one thing that was nice. Yesterday I saw a deer. Stood still 10 minutes. So did I. Just looked at each other. Kinda wish I had the camera, but ah well. Let's see here. Don't know if I showed these in my last week's video, but well, looks like these things are dying. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how long these things hold their flowers. But I got these marked off. Also got these marked off. Got a couple more patches marked off. Including another patch that looks like it might be daffodils. Right here's the daffodils. Where are they at? And over here I got some more snowdrops. I stuck these sticks in the ground so that way I can hopefully remember where they are, and that way during the fall I can come down here with a shovel, dig them up, scatter them around, scatter a few around, bring some up to my up to the garden, you know, that sort of thing. You know, just see what happens with them. Of course, as mentioned, I plan to use this goat fence here as a trellis for beans, peas, cucumbers, and other small vining things. This even includes flowers. Because it's not perfect. I mean, this thing was, the purpose of this thing was for you know, hold in goats, and it did that okay. There's no goats in it, so it's not being used for that. And you got some spots where the fence is more or less down. Or at least in a state where it wouldn't keep out deer, and it doesn't keep out deer. But enough of it standing that I can utilize it as a trellis. And there's plenty of vining plants to use it as one, so make use of it myself, and depending on how I like it, might decide to either somehow get it strengthened up next year, or if I decide it ain't tall enough, get some cattle panels. You know? In either case, I'll have a trellis system set up, strengthened, and all that sort of good stuff. Hopefully I'll put in some trees and a few other things in here that, well, generally just have fun watching stuff grow. Of course, amongst the things I'm going to have to deal with, I'm going to have to see about you know, removing some junk. But I suppose that's a project that everybody can relate to. You know? Well, these look okay so far. And who knows, maybe I'll see about getting well, who knows, maybe I'll put a table down here or something, I don't know. You know, that'd be good. Table, you know, nice picnic table down here. Maybe have a spot for a campfire, I don't know. Well, the snow's blowing and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully this will be the last one of the year. Well, this is Western New York. Please subscribe if you like this post, comments, click the like button, and all that sort of good stuff. Okay? Goodbye.